I will just be showing you exactly how to grow any small account from as low as $10 through to over $1,000, 10K, just like that. Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. So this Mr. P, guys, today is actually so nice because after receiving so many messages of of guys actually asking me, how do we actually grow little accounts, Mr. P? Like, my account is actually so low. How do I grow this account? Now the thing here, guys, is this: growing little accounts or so is not very easy. I can tell you it's very easy, but it's actually very possible and very smooth when you are able to master the strategy, right? And that's exactly what I will just be showing you. Now, if you can practice this strategy that I'm about to show you, if you can practice it and follow every single rule that I will just be telling you now, then you just be dangerous in the market, guys. You will even prefer trading with smaller accounts than trading with bigger accounts, because it will be so fun. It will take you quite some time, of course, but then if you are able to master it, you've mastered it for life, guys, just like that. So not to waste so much time, guys, if you are not part of this YouTube channel, just remember to hit on subscription button, hit on the like button, and also remember to turn on the notification bell and share the video so more people can actually gain access to this video, just like that. And guys, if you are not part of Mr. P Fx University, you're actually missing a lot, because on Mr. P Fx University, we are just hitting the market back to back, just like that. So you can actually just join Mr. P Fx University. The link is actually just down below in the description box there. You can simply just hit on the link to actually just be part of Mr. P Fx University, just like that. You are not paying a dime for it, just like that, guys. So not to waste so much time, guys, let's check it out now. Okay, guys, so let's actually just check this particular stuff out now. So we'll just be using US 100 Nasdaq, right, as just an example, right? So we're just using this chart to just explain this particular stuff now, guys. Now the very first thing you need to know, because we'll be looking at this particular stuff based on a $10 account, just a $10 account. So every explanation that I'll be giving will just be based on a $10 account. So of course, every other capital higher than that will fall in place like naturally, right? So we'll just be using $10, right, to just explain this particular stuff. Now, the very first thing you actually want to do is this: you actually want to decide to not lose this money, right? That's the entire aim of trading this account, right? You don't want to donate your money to the broker, right? So we actually want to use this cash and want to transform this cash, first of all, to what I call it. We actually want to transform this cash, first of all, to $20, right? After $20, the next mission is to transform this cash to up to like $60, $50, right? And after that, we want to transform this cash to $100. Right? When it's now $100, now we're now a bit stable in the market. Now from $100, we want to try transforming this stuff to $200, from 200 to 500, from 500 we want to transform it to $1,000, right? And from $1,000, you can then continue to just keep repeating the process just like that. But I'm just going to be showing you from $10 now. Now the very first thing I want to notice this: I don't want to catch a trade that will retrace on me. I don't want to do that. So I want a sniper entry. So I want to go into a buy and I want it to start pushing up instantly on a buy. I want to go into a sell and I want it to start pushing up instantly on a sell, right? That's just what I want to do. I don't want to go into a buy and it starts dropping down first before it starts pushing up, right? I don't want this kind of trade, because I'm using just $10 to actually trade this particular stuff, just like that. So what I'm just going to do is this now. I'm going to first of all look at the entire trend of the market on my 30-minute time frame, because I'm scalping, right? Remember, I'm scalping. Now, I can see the entire trend, that this particular trend is going up, right? Perfect, smooth like that. Now, what I want to do next is this: I want to actually map out my trend line, but I don't just want to map out my trend line carelessly because of the amount of capital that I'm using. I want to be very careful on the trend line that I'm actually mapping out, right? If I miss the trade, I miss it. If I catch the trade, I want to make sure that it's a sniper entry. Now, this is what I actually place now. Now you can actually see this. I actually place this particular stuff here now, like this, right? You can actually see I drew this particular stuff, right? Now you can actually see I'm actually just going to delete this, and I'm just going to delete this and draw it again now, right? So you actually see what I'm doing here. So what I want to do now is this: I want to plot this particular stuff right here, And then I want to make sure that it's exactly at the wick. I'm not interested in the body. Remember that I'm using a really low capital, so I'm only interested in the body, right? I'm only interested in the body. Now, I simply plot it out like this, right? I simply plot it out like that. Now, this is it, guys. Now, what I want to do now is this. I want to make sure that this particular stuff has actually touched two spots, which is this first and this is the second, right? This is the second. Now, the next thing I'm looking for now is the third touch, right? Now, the third touch, I want to actually hit on the buy because first of all, it's on the what? It's on an uptrend, right? Now, if it touches this particular stuff, right, I want to go in on a buy. Right after going on a buy, if it touches again, I want to go in only on one buy on every trade, only on one buy, because that's the way I can get a sniper entry. So it hit this particular spot and pushed up, hit this particular stuff, pushed up. Now I have my two what they call it now, my two touches just like that. Now I'm looking for the third touch. Now this is actually the third. Now immediately as it touches, guys, if it doesn't touch, please don't go in, right? Immediately as it touches, boom, I want to storm the trade instantly, right? After storming the trade, of course, I still need to put stop loss. So in this case, we're not using levels to put stop loss, right? We're not using no levels. We just want to go below where we actually went into the trade and just place just below, just a few pips below or something, just something around this range. You don't want to go to you don't want to drag it too far, right? Because of the amount of capital. So you just want to go just a little bit below so that if it drops below this like that, it hits a stop loss, you are out. It's not a bad thing. You would have lost just a few dollars, maybe just a few cents even, because this is just little stuff. And remember, guys, we're actually using the lowest lot size, right? I actually forgot to tell you that we're actually using the lowest lot size. So you don't want to use crazy lot sizes, right? Because we're not trying to make $1 billion out of this stuff very fast, right? We just want to pick a few dollars and grow up, just like I told you, right? 10 bucks, 20, 20, 50, 60, 60, 100, 100, 200, 200, 500, 500, 8,000. And then we can go to zero. Remember that also I told you. So immediately after going to this trade, boom, I want to look for the previous high, right? The previous high. Now, it hits this particular stuff. What was the previous high? This was the previous high, right? Because it dropped below with this and then it came here. So this was the previous high. After this, after this, there is no other previous high, but we can just assume that this is a previous high. But the others who are not interested, we're only interested in the first previous high, which is this. Now, I simply come to this place where I have my previous high and then I place another sign there, right? I can place my take profit there, right? Just like that, boom. Now, in such a way that I'm into this trade, this is my stop loss, I'm already in, this my take profit. It played around, pushed up, boom, it hits my take profit, I'm out of the trade. If it comes back again, will I go in? No, I want to go in only once on every trade. Now, let's check out another so we don't waste so much time like that. Now, this was same thing, right? It actually pushed and played around there. Now I have two touches, one, and then boom, this is the second, right? This is the second touch, just like that. Now, I want this particular stuff to hit this line. If it does not hit, I don't want to assume because I can see the future, right? I'm only seeing what the chart is telling me, right? Now, it played around, boom. Did it touch? No, it didn't. So will I go into the trade? No, I wouldn't go into the trade. I'm going to leave this trade just like that. It pushed up, yes, but I would have left this trade without going into this trade. So let's actually look for another one just like that. Another nice formation. Now, this time around, I've shown you exactly how to use normal trend line. Now, I'm just going to show you exactly how to use what they call it now, how to use your horizontal level. So we don't waste so much time. You already saw how that particular stuff works. Same thing on your uptrend, same thing on your downtrend, just exactly same thing. And this particular stuff works on every chart. Unlike other charts, I tell you it doesn't work. This works on every single chart because on every chart you draw trend lines, and on every chart you draw what they call horizontal lines and things like that. So it works on any chart. Synthetic indices, stock indices, currencies, commodities, it works everywhere. Now let's check out for our horizontals now. Now, if we're actually checking out for our horizontals now, guys, this particular one, I'm just going to delete everything here and actually just show you exactly how it works again. So let me just delete all of these and just show you exactly how this particular stuff actually works again. Boom. Now, guys, what I want to notice this here is that this particular stuff is actually consolidating, right? It broke out of this spot and hit this particular spot, after which we noticed that the consolidation started here, right? It started playing, came, hit down, went up, hit down, went up, pushed back down again, and finally took off. So what I want to do now is this, guys. I actually want to map out the zone of the, what they call it now, of this highest point, where it actually started from. This was actually the spot, right? This was where it started from, right? So I actually want to place it there. I actually want to place the line there. Okay, I'm trying to get the exact line. Remember, we're trying to be as careful as possible here. We don't want to we don't want to be playing around too much, right? We want to be at the very bottom of the week, right? Because we want a sniper entry. Remember, don't forget that. Now, after placing this particular stuff like this now, the next thing I want to do is this, because these horizontals, right? A horizontal, sometimes it fluctuates. It might just hit it, it might just touch it a bit, or might not touch a bit before it shoots up, or might drop a little bit below before it shoots up, things like that. So we want to try as much as possible to catch this trade. So what we want to do now is this. Now, after placing this particular stuff here, I want to go just above it, a little bit just above it, right? Just a little bit, not much, right? Just a little bit above it. I want to place that there, and just a little bit below it, right? Just a little bit below it. I want to place this. Boom. Now, I actually named this parallel lines rule, right? I actually named this particular stuff right there, right? In such a way that we actually have 3 lines like that are actually just moving, right? And so this particular lines also, they will actually tell me my entry point, which is the first stuff. It will tell me what they calling it now. It will tell my take profit level, right? And to tell me my stop loss level, right? Just like that. Now, in such a way that we are actually in the trade, which is actually at the spot, it actually played and touched my entry point, right? It went into my entry point. Now I want to go into the trade. Now I want to put my stop loss at this particular level here, right? This is actually where I want to put my stop loss. Now for my take profit, I want to go to my previous high now. Now what was the previous high? This was the previous high, right? Now I want to simply come here and place my take profit here. My take profit. Okay, let's just place it on the body. So it doesn't seem like we're greedy, right? Let's just place it on the body. Boom, that's it. Now, how many times do I want to go into this trade? Only once also, guys. Now, boom, you can actually see it. Hit this particular spot, played around, and then hits this particular spot second time. This was the second touch, right? This was the second touch. Remember, we are not going into any trade except 2 touches have been completed. Now, this is the first, this is the second. Now, I just want this stuff to come touch this spot again. Now, you can see this one was trying to come touch it, but it couldn't, right? You can actually see it. So, do we go into the trade? No, we are not going into the trade. We are leaving that trade. Now, the second one actually played, and boom, it actually touched our line just like that. Then, immediately as a touch, what do I want to go do? I want to go into the trade and place my stop loss instantly at about this level, just like that. And after that, my take profit is already here, and boom, it shot up just like that, right? It shot up just like that, boom, hit my take profit, and I'm out. Now, each of this single movement that I'm telling you, remember this stuff is on 30 minutes time frame. Each of this single movement that I'm telling you is more than enough to double your $10 to up to like 20, 30, $40, right? Each of this movement, because these are sniper entries, and you are not just going to the trades carelessly because you actually have a stop loss just like that. So guys, that's just how this particular stuff actually works, right? It's just same thing for your buy, same thing for your sales also, just like that. You actually just want to place in the trades and just try catching this particular stuff, because even if you look at this particular stuff at the top here, you can actually go into sales also just like this. But I will leave this one for you as an assignment. You can actually try tracking this particular stuff just like that. So that's just how this podcast stuff actually goes, guys. So I was just able to show you exactly how to grow any capital just like that. If you can actually just follow those rules. Of course, it requires patience, and it requires you practicing this stuff over and over again on your demo account. Of course, you practice it over and over and over again. After which you just notice that within some time, within a period of time, you start gaining mastery in this particular stuff. You are now able to plot the trend line exactly on the week, just like that, so that when it hits the week, you want to rush into the trade and place your stop loss just below it. And when you're working with your horizontals like that, you actually want to use the 3 parallel lines rule, right? You actually want to place the first line there, you place the second at the top and the other one below, so that now you're having both your entry points, and then you are having your exit point just like that, and then you are having your take profit level just like that at the top, your second higher high just like that, or your first higher high, sorry, just like that. So if you can actually follow all of these rules without any errors, you should be able to push your account from $10 through to 20. Remember, follow the rules, guys. Please follow the rules. You should be able to push your account from $10 through to 20, and from $20 you want to push it up to like 50, 60, depending on the entry and your take profit level, just like that. From there, you actually want to try pushing this account to 100. From 100, you actually want to try pushing this account to 200. From there, you actually want to try pushing this account to 500. From there, you actually want to try pushing this $500 through to $1,000, just like that. If you didn't get what I just said, just make sure to write it down and follow this exact step just like that, and you should be able to achieve any feats just like that. So that's just how it goes, guys. So if you're not part of this YouTube channel, just remember to hit on subscription button, hit on like button, and also remember to turn the notification bell so you don't miss any videos that will be dropping out from this place just like that. And if you're not part of Mr. P Fx University, like I already said, you're actually missing a lot, guys. A lot, guys. Because on Mr. P Fx University, we're actually catching this sniper entries just like that. We're actually destroying the market back to back, because free signals are actually dropping there, free sniper signals just like that, guy. Because over there at Mr. P Fx University, we are not just interested in making profit, we are interested in making the profit and hitting on withdrawals instantly just like that. We're making sure that over 90% of every trader on Mr. P Fx University just keep cashing out just like that, guys. So that was just how the podcast of actually goes, right? It's a bye from me, guys. I'm Mr. P. Peace.